welcome. I'm so sorry I'm late. Having tech problems as usual. I'm sorry about that, but hi. And I want to thank everyone tonight and, well, whoever watches this even after. Thank you for following me and supporting me for the last year. It's been a year since I've been posting videos on this channel for tarot. So thank you so much, everyone, for that. I appreciate all of you, and thank you for coming to all the lives and everything. I really do appreciate that. So I want to say that, and thank you. Yeah, so we'll be doing tarot readings. You can ask any question that you want. If you have any other questions besides tarot for me that you would like answered, I can do that as well. Like about myself or my practice or anything. I also have a legal disclaimer in the description down below if you want to check that out. But yeah, I'm going to start with the reading. So yeah, hi everyone. Hi Caramel. Hi Anna. How are you? Hi Sama and Blessed One and Caramel and Crystal. Thank you all for coming. I appreciate you. So I'll switch the screens and get started with the reading because I know I'm already late. There we go. Oh, I thank you. You all. Thank you, Sama. Thank you, Dottie. Hi, Dottie. Cooking. Anna. Are my plans going to work out? Ooh, is Anna's plans going to work out? The fool wants to come right out. Will Anna's plans work out? Will Anna's plans work out? Hi, Dream. How are you? Will Anna's plans work out? Will Anna's plans work out? Huh. That one did not want to come out. Hi, Macaroni. How are you? Oops, that one's not coming. There we go. Ooh. Let's see, for Anna. The Fool. You got the Fool. So the Fool is like the beginning. So I don't know if this is just the beginning stages of your plan, Anna, or what you got cooking over there. But, I do feel like this is the beginning of something, the beginning of your plans, whatever this opportunity is for you. I do feel like it's probably making you feel like you have a young heart or just youthful or you're thinking about youth. As well as the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands being in the dark, I feel like you're just being stubborn about the whole thing. I don't know if you're struggling to trust yourself or struggling to trust if your plans are going to work, but I do feel like there's some of that energy as well. You also have the Seven of Wands, so there's a lot of, they get two fiery cards here, so there's a lot of passion and energy going into this plan. There's the Seven of Wands in the light, so I do feel like this might be a little bit of a challenge, but I do feel like you're going to be determined to get it done. The Seven of Wands also says, like, don't give up. Just because you're standing on the edge and you're anxious for this to work out doesn't mean that it won't. Just keep that determination, keep that stubbornness. It'll probably work out. The Death card is in the dark, so maybe some of your plans may be delayed or something might be delayed. But that's what I got for you. Hi, Tanya. I am doing great. If you missed the intro, I was just thanking everyone for supporting me this year. It's been a whole year. I can't believe it's been a year already. It seems to have gone by so fast. Crystal, what Jay's intentions towards you? Say, what are Jay's intentions towards Crystal? 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 So we got the Five Wands. There's a lot of fiery energy here. The fire cards are all about, you know, that rush of passion and romance and all that positive energy. I'm feeling some of that. For the Five of Wands, I do feel like maybe there was a little bit of a conflict or a disagreement, or could be just be a little bit of tension between the two of you. I'm not quite sure what that is. The Knight of Wands, I do feel like there is some good intentions, or wanting some good intentions at least. The Knight of Wands is in the light, so I feel like that is just, you know, just having that positive energy, just wanting to, you know, move forward in a positive light and have that positive energy. It's also about having some, being charming and passionate. So I don't know if Jay's been those things towards you, or is it just something that's on his mind right now. There is the Two of Wands. So I do feel that with the Two of Wands, Jay is wanting to look ahead, like wanting to see what's on the other side of the ocean, or, you know, like what's out there for me, like what is this? But at the same time, there's a little bit of struggle there. But the power is in his hands, right? He's got the wand, so I do feel like it's up to him if he wants to go forward and having positive attention towards you or not. I do feel like that is something that he is trying to decide. There's also the Five of Pentacles is in the dark. The Five of Pentacles in the dark, I do feel like he's been working hard, like spending a lot of time and energy into the work, or looking for work, or whatever that is. I also feel like there's something that happened in the past that he's having trouble letting go of. I'm not quite sure what that is, but that's what I got for you, Crystal. You're welcome. Please can you tell me what you see happening between me and Paul? This is for Dottie. So what is happening between Dottie and Paul? What is happening between Dottie and Paul? What are some positive energies you say? What's going on with Dottie and Paul? What's going on with Dottie and Paul? Okay, let's just see here. For the Knight of Wands, the Knight of Wands is in the light again. We just had this one, but I do feel like whatever it is kind of like an adventure. So I feel like, you know, just kind of like Paul is just kind of like going with the flow at the moment, or just kind of like trying to figure things out as well. I do feel like he's trying to move forward in a positive way as much as he can. There is the Judgment, or maybe that is your energy. You know, roles can always be reversed as well. For the Judgment, I do feel like there's a little bit of feeling redemption and just wanting to do things again or start things over, whatever that means for you. I also feel like there might be an energy of before you leave the situation, like before you're thinking about leaving Paul or Paul leaving you, there's this energy about, you know, go back and really think about that. Think about the aftermath if the two of you separated. I feel like there's other things to come to conclusions for, or things to be needs to be worked out first. There is the Knight of Pentacles in the dark. The Knight of Pentacles in the dark, I feel like Paul doesn't want to leave, or you're not the one that doesn't want to leave. I do feel like there's a need to not want to separate either. You know, I feel like it's just kind of like a thought or a feeling, or whatever that is. I feel like it's more of a thought than actual feeling. So I feel like the feelings between the two of you are love. I do feel like you do have a strong connection between the two of you overall. That's probably what's trying to keep you together. Just kind of like trying to work things out. I do feel like there's a lot of things the two of you need to work out. Yeah, that's what I got for you. What's my twin flame's personality? Ooh. What is Sam's twin flame's personality? What is Sam's twin flame's personality? I don't want to come out. Ooh, all in the dark. I do feel a little bit of negative energy, so I don't know if your twin flame just generally has that negative mindset all the time or just their current energy right now. There is the Two of Swords in the dark. For the Two of Swords in the dark, I do feel like there is an energy about betrayal or lacking trust, a little bit of deception going on there as well. I also feel like this person may thrive on drama, maybe even a little manipulation. There is the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups is also in the dark. So I do feel like this person also has energy about trying to figure out how to move forward with some positive information, positive news, being positive in general. Just kind of like a little bit struggling with that. I also feel like this person, even though they have good relationships and good friends and good family members around them, they neglect them. They don't really put a lot of time and effort into those people. They feel like those people abandoned them, even though they're still there. There's also the Three of Swords. The Three of Swords is in the dark. For the Three of Swords in the dark, I feel like this person likes to cause drama or isn't good with drama or isn't good with sudden changes. I also feel this person, again, has negative thoughts. You know, I'm trying to release, always trying to release that negative pain and struggling with that. There's also the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is in the dark. The Ace of Wands in the dark, I do feel like they're kind of like lacking direction and not really knowing which way is the right way for them to go. Even if they are on the right way, I feel like they feel like it's not. That's what I got for you. Thank you, Caramel. I appreciate that so much. I'm anxious for another year to come. Hi, Leslin girl. How are you? Leslin, if you want to add yourself to the list, just write join and a space in your question. And welcome. Also, if you want to play with the Nightbot thing, he's not a person, he's just a robot. But if you want to ask him how magical you are, just write !magical or !8ball or !oracle. And Nightbot can tell you some things as well. For Caramel, was DL seeing someone sexually or romantically the past 4 days? Was DL seeing someone sexually or romantically in the past 4 days for Caramel? The Four of Cups is in the dark. For the Four of Cups in the dark, I do feel like the DL was lacking some interest or concern about something or someone. I also feel like they were feeling emotionally drained and a little lonely. With the Eight of Pentacles in the dark, I do feel like there was an energy about being overcommitted. So I don't know if he had a lot of extra work to do or a lot of other things that he needed to do. But I feel like that occupied his time in the last 4 days. There's also the Eight of Swords in the dark. I feel like there's something he's kind of like feeling a little bad about. I don't know if it's something bad that he feels something bad about something that he said to you, or just something that happened with another situation. Thank you, Miss Moonlight. Thank you, Jackie. Welcome. Glad to see you. Yeah, and for the star, do you feel like, you know, he's blessed with the stars, always like having that blessing, the universe's blessing, the two of you together. Can also mean like just trying to connect with their spirituality, just trying to like connect with their faith, and like just trying to, reflect with their own energy and trying to figure things out. So I don't really see him being romantically or sexually romantically with anyone with these cards. Hi, Butter Baby. How are you? Hi, Sab. How are you? Thank you so much, Sab. I appreciate you. Blessed one. General for blessed one. General reading for blessed one. General reading for blessed one. Here we go. For the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is in the dark. So I don't know if you feel like you're off track or if you feel like you're off track in a specific project or something that you've been wanting to get done. But I do feel like you're gonna get there. You're gonna get back on track. You do also have some other positive cards here, even though they're in the dark. They're not that bad. The Two of Wands is in the dark. This is about reaching your personal goals rather than like other goals that are like out in the universe, besides your own. I also feel like you're working on your inner alignment, and I feel like there's a little bit of concern about a lack of planning, but I don't know if it's just because you don't really know um, what's all involved with this planning, or if you've been thinking about planning, or or if someone's been planning inviting you, you don't know if you're going to go or not. It's kind of like have that feeling. You have the Hierophant in the dark. So I feel like you don't have all the answers that you're looking for, and the Two of Wands is kind of like backing that up as well. It's like, oh, something's going on. I don't really know what it is. I feel like it's just like having that faith that things will just work out, just being optimistic about this situation. You have the Ten of Cups in the light, so cups mean that there's commitments and love and all that sort of thing with the Rainbow of Cups here. Um, if this is a family situation, it's going to go well. Even if it's a friendship situation, it is going to go well, whatever it is that is planning or what's making you feel like you're off track. But I feel like whatever it is going to go well. So that's what I got for you, blessed one. Hi, Ariana. How are you? Dream, what is my person's intentions towards me? For Dream, what is Dream's person's intentions towards them? Ooh, there's some love going on there. I feel like that is some good intentions. Ooh, Dream. Dream's person has a cup full of love. The cup is overflowing with love here. The Ace of Cups is also about, having that romance and passion and fulfilling your love dreams. You also have the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands has been coming out a lot. There's a lot of love and passion going on. The Wands is all about that rush of energy and romance and all that sort of thing. It's also about them being charming and inspired to help you reach your dreams. There's the Judgment. The Judgment, I do feel like there's an energy of wanting to have a beginning with you. So I don't know if you two are new together or if that just means that they're ready for the next step in whatever your relationship is with them moving forward. There's also the world, so I do feel like there's an energy about feeling completed with you. And so overall, there is some really good intentions here. I do feel like whatever this is, they do see a life with you, or they do want to travel with you, whatever the case may be. Maybe have a little vacation or a getaway somewhere. But that's what I got for you. There's some good positive energy. Hi, Aries Dawn. How are you? Welcome. There's so many people here. And Jackie. Jackie, don't be shy if you want a reading. Macaroni! A general reading for Macaroni for next week. Macaroni, general reading for next week. General reading for Macaroni next week. Let's see. The Tower. Huh. It was really good energy, Dream. That was awesome. Ooh, what's going on, Macaroni? Are you causing a little bit of chaos? There's nothing wrong with causing a little bit of chaos once in a while, right? The Tower. The Tower is in the light. For the Tower of the Light, I do feel like there is an energy about rebuilding. I don't know if it's rebuilding something within yourself, or you're rebuilding something like physical, if you have like any home projects or something like that. But I do feel like there's that type of energy going on. There is the Nine of Cups in the light, so I do feel like whatever you plan on doing the next week or so is going to come to reality for you. I also feel like you're going to be inspired, maybe be creative and actually build something, or be creative and constructing whatever you sparks your interest at that time. I feel. Um, I also feel like you're gonna get some good news. I also feel there's a lot of energy from this card. I don't know if you're gonna like meeting someone, or you have met someone and right now you're kind of like just friends, or you just know each other, but I feel like it's gonna turn into something more. If that is what you're looking for. There is the Three of Swords. The Three of Swords is in the light. You really have all this good energy here. I do feel like there is some worry about something. I don't know if you're worried about something not working out. Um, yeah. I don't know if this has to be with adjustment with a family member or someone you know, but I also feel like there might be a reason or an energy about rethinking a decision. There's the Ace of Wands. For the Ace of Wands is in the light. So I do feel like whatever ideas you had, they will come to they will come to you. Maybe you don't know you have them, because sometimes these ideas are like hidden in the darkness. You don't really see that they're there. Then they'll just come to you when the timing is right. And I do feel like this will help you get that creative spark, or have that opportunity that's just kind of like waiting for you. That's what I got for you. Hi, J.O. How are you? Tanya, will Guy make plans for us tomorrow, and what are his current feelings? Ooh. Will Guy make plans for Tanya tomorrow? Will Guy make plans for them tomorrow? Oh, will Guy make plans for Tanya tomorrow? Oops, not wanting to come out. Not gonna fight them. There we go. Oh, all in the dark. Huh, what's going on? For the Judgment's in the dark. I do feel like there's gonna be plans, there are gonna be delays. I don't know if something's gonna happen where Guy is gonna have to like reschedule, or whatever he did have planned, it's just not gonna work out for some reason, may have to do something else. Not quite sure what that is about. There is a Four of Pentacles in the dark as well. I do feel like whatever it is kind of like limitation. So maybe that he expected to have more money than what he has for tomorrow, and then I don't know, has to change plans. But I feel like whatever, it's either your plans are going to be postponed or just switch into something else. There is the Ace of Pentacles. So the Ace of Pentacles is also saying, you know, a missed opportunity. So I don't know if like something's going to be delayed for some reason. It does seem like something's going to be delayed. There is a Ten of Wands as well in the dark. For the Ten of Wands, I do feel like, you know, Ten of Wands in the dark is like unreliable, right? Like they can't make their responsibilities that they had planned. So I don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow, Tanya, but you have all the delayed cards, you know, like everything's gonna be delayed or postponed or rescheduled kind of thing. So hopefully you can figure out something else to do besides whatever was planned. 87% magical, woohoo! Yeah, I feel like Jackie is 100% magical. I mean, she does better job than Nightbot for sure on Scott's channel. She's a pro over there. My Nightbot, you know, snoozes sometimes. Hi Victoria, how are you? And thank you. Leslin girl, Leslin. What does Claire think about when she sees me? Ooh, for Leslin. What does Claire think about Leslin? Let's see. Hi, Scott. Thank you. So many people today. I appreciate all of you. Ooh. Huh. Justice. Justice is in the dark. Huh. I don't know if she's like concerned about herself or just concerned about a situation. But with the Justice card, I do feel like it's about balance and like trying to, I don't know if she's like trying to balance her time with you and like other responsibilities that she has, or what, or she's like just juggling things. Just kind of like feels more about juggling something and or other than to putting a lot of time and focus into like working on her own balance. There is a Knight of Wands in the dark. I do feel like she has high expectations. So maybe that's what this is. Maybe she has expectations towards you, like she wants to do something with you, but like she can't really manage how to do it or can't figure out how or the best way to do it. Or if she wants to say something to you and doesn't know how to, the best way to put her words together to say it. Um, you have the Knight of Swords too, so I do feel like she has good intentions towards you. I do feel like she wants to move quickly towards you, whatever that energy is, whatever your relationship is together. I do feel like um she wants to focus, like trying to like get her focus and make big moves towards you. I don't know if the two of you are in a relationship or if it's just a friendship, but I do feel like there's a lot of movement of wanting to do something quickly with you or get together with you quickly. Or the Three of Pentacles is also about working together. Can be working together in a love project together, like creating something together, and that sort of thing, like an art project or like, you know, just kind of feel like a lot of that energy that's going on here. That's what I got for you, Leslin girl. 72 magical. I think Scott's way more magical than that. I think Nightbot is broken. I think everybody is really magical. Everybody should be like 110. Thank you, Miss Moonlight. I appreciate it. Yes. If everybody could push the like button, I'd really appreciate that. It helps the algorithm too, so that you get notified if you want to get notified. um, if DL in love, okay, if DL in love with me, what's the challenge of asking me out on a date? For Caramel, so if DL is in love with me, what's the challenge of asking me on a date? Okay, this one wanted to come right out. So if DL is in love with me, what is the challenge of asking Caramel on a date? Thank you, J.O. I appreciate it. Ooh. This one wanted to be out. Oh, okay. There's a lot of a lot of energy there. For the lovers is in the dark. For the lovers in the dark, I do feel like it's like torn between like two things. I don't know if it's torn between whatever it is making him have these challenges between the two of you, you know? Yeah. I also feel like there's an energy about they're just feeling at a crossroads but not knowing what DL wants in his future or doesn't know what he wants in a relationship. I don't know if he just wants like if he's struggling with seeing the long-term vision of like a long-term relationship thing, you know? But there is the Two of Cups. So I do feel like there is some kind of connection between the two of you. I do feel like it is like kind of like a romantic connection. Yeah, I don't really feel like this is part of the challenge because you know it's also right beside the Ace of Cups, so that's like a lot of love, a lot of romance, a lot of passion. The only thing I can see here is like torn between like I don't know other responsibilities, maybe even torn between you and somebody else. There's also the Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles is also in the light. This is also about being torn between two different decisions. You know, trying to adapt to changes. It could also be about having multiple priorities and like trying to figure out how to demand their time. I'm not quite sure what that is. I'm not sure what the challenges are between the two of you, but I do see that there is some kind of love connection there. Hi, new love. How are you? Dottie, what do you see happening in my near future? Ooh. What's happening in Dottie's near future? What's happening to Dottie in her near future? Nope, wasn't coming out. Let's see. What's going on? Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands is in the dark. I do feel like there's an energy of wanting to give up and feeling overwhelming and struggling to trust people or trusting someone in particular. I'm not sure. I feel like it's more like trusting in general. I do feel like there's an energy about someone or something not really respecting your wishes or not understanding your wants and needs, kind of. There's also the Wheel of Fortune is in the light. So I do feel like you're on the right track, you're on the right path, you're doing what you're supposed to be doing right now. You may not feel that way, but the universe thinks that you are on the right path, you are on the right journey. The Seven of Swords is in the dark. The Seven of Swords in the dark, it's kind of about um, like having some clarity and like whatever things you've been thinking about, whatever you've been feeling about, you're gonna have some more clarity on that and able to move forward in a positive way. I feel like this is an energy that's coming to you soon. Um, I may not be aware of it right now. I also feel like, um, again, kind of like changes are coming for you, but it's also about like before you take some actions, like think about what happens if you do take these actions. Don't just like, I'm gonna do this. Think about if you do that, what's gonna happen after. I feel like that is important energy for you moving forward. There's also the Nine of Cups in the dark. I feel like this is more about um, making sure that your wants are realistic for this time, you know? Sometimes we have wants and realistic, but they're not really realistic for the specific time. They're more realistic for further on down the road. So maybe expanding your goals for a longer time period than what you have now. But that's what I got for you. Ooh, pizza. I love pizza. Pizza is my favorite. Hi, Elna. Alina. Hi, Alina. Am I saying that right? I'm horrible at saying names. Foxy. Ariana, what was Matt such a jerk to me and ghost me? Okay, so why was Matt such a jerk to Ariana? Why was Matt such a jerk to Ariana? Why was Matt such a jerk to Ariana? Oh. This one really wants to come out. I'm not fighting the universe. Ooh, all the cards just went crazy. Let's go. What did you do to the cards, Ariana? You got some wild energy. Why was Matt such a jerk to Ariana? What's... Okay. Nine of Pentacles is in the dark. Queen of Pentacles is in the dark. For the Nine of Pentacles in the dark, I do feel like there is an energy about money. So I don't know if they're just worried about money or what this money thing is about. I also feel like there was a fear about giving up independence and like standing on guard about something. I feel like whatever it was is kind of like about love. So I don't know if Matt was actually in love with you or actually was starting to have feelings for you, and that like freaked him out for some reason. There's also the Queen of Pentacles in the dark, and I feel like whatever this energy was kind of like the same as the Nine of Pentacles. Kind of like having all talk and no action, or all talk and then having action, and then like, oh, I didn't want to have that action kind of thing, you know? And like trying to take it back. There's also the Wheel of Fortune. So I do feel like whatever it was, the two of you were on track, or it was destined to happen, but like Matt like pulled out for some reason. It's like, nope, not going to go stay on this track for some reason. The Seven of Swords is in the light, so I do feel like the Seven of Swords in the light can be like a trickster, like kind of like, you know, trying to play mind games with you and that sort of energy. It can also be about trying to do more into their work and that sort of thing rather than a relationship for some reason. But I think he was just trying to play games with you or something. Yeah, exactly that. Like what you said, Ariana. Exactly. It was getting too real. He pulled out. You're welcome. Sab, what would my future husband family's first impressions of me? Ooh, what would my future husband's family's first impressions? So what would Sab's future husband's family's first impressions be of Sab? There was too many cards that fell out there. Let's see. Ooh, you're part of the family. That's some good energy. There's a lot of good first impressions there. Huh. The Ten of Cups. For the Ten of Cups being in the light, I do feel like there is, you know, like they expect your husband to have that long-term commitment. They're just expecting all that family goodness, you know. I do feel like there's also an energy about having that blissful relationship and that long-term commitment, but also like being very supportive towards the two of you and like helping you with finances as well. The Nine of Cups, I do feel like they'll be ready. Your future husband's family will be ready to support you. Maybe they'll just happen to have the finances to do so and will want to do that. There's also the Seven of Cups is in the light. Seven of Cups is kind of like being a fantasy, so maybe this will be like a dream come true for you, or it will feel like a dream and not feel real, you know? It could go either way. Or maybe this dream or this expectations will come with strings attached, you know? Sometimes that happens. Where, you know, the family were like, we do have money, we do have all these things to support you, but, you know, make you sign a prenup or something at the same time, you know, that kind of thing. There's also the Lovers. So I do feel like, yeah, I do feel like they'll have good intentions to you, but I do feel like they'll be on guard for their money and on guard for their son, you know? You know, that they'll want to, like, keep the two of you on a string or a leash, whatever you want to call that, you know? Hi, Spirit Tunes. How are you? Butter baby. What's Randolph thinking of when he comes to Zia? Does he want her to reach out to him? Okay. So what is Randolph thinking when it comes to Zia? Does he want her to reach out to him? Let's see. I'm doing great. Can't believe it's been a year already. Time goes by fast when you're having fun, I guess. Oops. Oh, the cards are being weird. For some reason. Let's see. What Randall's thinking when it comes to Zia. Okay. For the Three of Swords. The Three of Swords isn't a light. Huh. So I don't know if she like broke his heart or disappointed him or whatever this energy is. I do feel like whatever it was, he's thinking about it way too much, or he's just I don't know if she like was clever and like tricked him into something and now he's feeling guilty or bad about it, but I kind of like feel that energy. There is the Knight of Cups. I don't feel like this is like a romantic situation. If it was at one point, it's not anymore. But I don't feel like it's romantic. I don't feel that energy. Whatever this is too, the Six of Cups is in the dark. So I don't know if he feels like he's trapped within his past. I don't know if Zia was in his past before or wherever this energy is. I just feel like it's blocking some valuable opportunities and relationships moving forward. And it's kind of like and Randolph is just struggling with the situation. I'm not quite sure how Zia plays in that, but there is some kind of thing that she's causing him to like be holding him back from something, you know? There is a high pretest, so I do feel like he's going to find some clarity. He's going to find some truth once he realizes and gets over whatever this was, you know? I also feel like whatever this is, he needs to like really listen to his instincts and like really listen to his intuition on what it is to find that clarity. That's what I got for you. Thank you, Spirit Tunes. I love your energy too. If anybody here, you should all subscribe to Spirit Tunes channel as well. And Scott's channel if you haven't checked that out already. And Jackie's on Scott's channel too. They're really awesome people. If everybody else has a channel, you know, should all subscribe to each other's channels. Aries Dawn, what are Sag's thoughts about our communication? What are Sag's thoughts about our communication? Ooh. What are Sag's thoughts about our communication? Huh. Nope. Ooh. The Two of Swords. The Two of Swords is in the dark, but I feel like it was more about some choices and like changes. So I don't know what the conversation was about, but I feel like whatever it was, I don't know if he feels like he made the wrong decision or you made the wrong decision. Not quite sure what the energy is. But I also feel like there's energy about struggling to compromise on whatever the decision was or whatever was talked about. There's also the Four of Cups is also in the dark. Huh. I feel like whatever it was, they weren't really interested or wasn't really concerned with what you talked about. There's also the Eight of Pentacles. For the Eight of Pentacles, I do feel like there's an energy about wanting to stay positive and wanting to see the future and like wanting to present you with a good offer. But I feel like they were struggling with whatever was talked about. You know, I feel like they feel like they weren't putting enough effort into it or weren't listening enough. I feel like maybe this is more of the aftermath of the communication. There is the Four of Wands. I do feel like the Four of Wands is about celebration or like, you know, having an achievement or something. So I do feel like there was some sort of connection there. I do feel like whatever it was, he did came to a realization that this was an important thing. Maybe it was too late. But I do feel like he wants an opportunity to meet with you again or talk to you again. And that's what I got. Hi Lala, how are you? You're welcome, Aries. Thank you, Spirit Tunes. I appreciate it. Ooh, losing all the cards. Hold on. They're alive tonight. Victoria, what are hubby's intentions with me? What are Victoria's husband's intentions towards her? What are Victoria's husband's intentions towards her? This one wanted to come out. I'm just going to shuffle it back in, but maybe it's an important message. Ooh. Seven of Pentacles. For this Seven of Pentacles, I do feel like whatever's going on, I do see the Crow, so I do feel like there is some changes happening between you and your hubby. I don't know if like things are just transforming or and starting sort of that energy, you know? With the Seven of Pentacles, I also feel like there's energy about wanting to have that long-term success, wanting to have that long-term relationship. I do feel like they want to put more work into it than what he's has been putting into it. I do feel like whatever this energy is, he's kind of like been thinking about it and like reevaluating his situation and maybe coming to terms with what's been going on. There is a Queen of Pentacles as well. She is in the dark. So I don't know if she's just feeling miserable right now or just kind of like having that low energy. I feel like your husband is struggling with some deep insecurities. Maybe he doesn't want to tell you about them. Just kind of like having that, you know, they feeling like this and acting like this kind of energy, you know, and like trying to figure out how they're feeling and how to move forward, even though they want all these things. There is the Five of Pentacles in the dark as well. So I feel like this is more about, you know, wanting to work things out, wanting to make things up to you, you know. Like I do feel like he has some past regret and wants to move on from the past, but is like still trying to heal from some old wounds, whatever that is for him. There is a Six of Wands, so he does want to get better. You know, he wants to get out of the rough waters. He does want to come into the calm waters again. And I feel like he's trying to control his feelings, but is kind of struggling with that as well. Yeah. That's what I got for you. 82% magical. Alina is really magical. J.O. General reading for the rest of the year. Ooh. Health and finances. Let's see. General reading for J.O. for the rest of the year in health and finances. I'm not a doctor, so it's kind of like basically spiritual health is what I can give you. Let's just see. Ooh. Four of Wands. The Four of Wands is in the dark, huh? I don't know if the Four of Wands in the dark means that some plans will be delayed or changed or not what you're expecting them to be regarding a celebration with family and friends, or even if it's just a personal celebration. The Four of Wands does represent more of a personal celebration because in the dark, rather than like a whole big family celebration kind of energy. There is the Nine of Swords as well. For the Nine of Swords, I do feel like there's an energy about some stress and like maybe coping with that stress. Um, yeah, I'm feeling like there's an energy about you working on some coping mechanisms. I don't know if you've been struggling with some stress and anxiety or some fears about something or worry about something, but I do feel like there are some things that could help you out in that area. Um, Yeah, there's also the Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles is like good news. I do feel like you're going to get some good news regarding some spiritual healing and some finances. You know, the Page of Pentacles is all about money and finances as well, so that is a good thing. I do feel like you're going to be able to be on top of things between now and the end of the year. I also feel like whatever this is, I feel like you're gonna be learning something. So I don't know if you're gonna be learning something about your money management or learning something as in regards of a new job or a new position in your work. But I feel like that is a strong energy as well. I do feel like there is an energy about um, being loyal but stubborn. So I don't know if you're like very dedicated to your work, but being stubborn with about some sort of thing, or if that is something completely different. But yeah, there is a Three of Wands, so that is some good news. That makes you, the Three of Wands is about progress and like being able to see the future and seeing how things are going to get better. It might be a slow moving train for you, or it might feel slow moving, but you are moving forward. There is going to be some opportunities. You are going to have some foresight and clarity coming for you. So, you know, you're also going to have some expanding some finances. So I think whenever you get your focus, you know, maybe come up with some strategies to relieve some stress and anxiety if that is something you're dealing with. Can put you back on track. That's what I got for you. Is the 8 ball being bad? We'll need Miss Moonlight to come cancel it. Your future has been very cloudy lately. Aw, yeah, looks like you're going to get some clarity, so hopefully it does work out. You know, it might take a little bit longer than you're hoping for. You were saying about that? Cool. You're welcome, J.O. Highness, next 48 work-wise. Next 48 hours work-wise. Highness, next 48 hours work-wise. The 8 ball is being bad. Miss Moonlight, we need you to fire it. Give him a warning letter. Too funny. Oops, this one wants to come out. Ooh, we got a good 48 hours during work. With the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Wands. These cards are being very picky for you, Highness. Nope. There you go. Queen of Swords. Okay, let's just see here. For the Queen of Swords, she's about cutting through the truth. You know, cutting through whatever's been confusing her or, you know, that sort of energy. The Queen of Swords is also about um being proactive and like putting your business needs first, you know? Um so I don't know what that is for you. But I feel like whatever is going on with work is kind of like put your responsibilities before something else. So I'm not quite sure what that means for you. The Queen of Wands is in the light, so that's some good energy. I do feel like they're going to be some confident, and you're just going to have that determination to get work done. I also feel like there's an energy about being bold. You know, like if you have to be bold, if you have to like tell somebody, you know, what they need to be told, I feel like there is an energy supporting that conversation. There is the Ace of Pentacles as well, so I do feel like whatever this is for you is kind of like a fresh start, or something's going to start again. But I feel like whatever it is the start of success. So I don't know if you're on the road to a promotion, or whatever you've been expecting to happen at work is just gonna fix itself, or you know, there's gonna be something new or something fixed coming up for you in the work. There's also the Three of Swords is in the dark. For Three of Swords in the dark, I'm feeling like whatever it is, there might be some sudden changes. So I don't know if this is going to cause you some stress or just going to cause stress at work in general. But, you know, overall, it's going to be a good work week. You know, it just might be somebody where you're going to have to be bold and, like, tell them, you know, I know what I'm doing. Don't tell me how to do my job kind of thing is what I'm feeling. Ask TAMSY FAE. What was the question, Alina? Hi, Cameron. You're welcome, Highness. Cameron, Leo reading for Cameron. Leo reading for Cameron. Hi, Denise. How are you? Ooh, 4 wands. You gonna have a celebration, Cameron? Woo! Okay, for Cameron, 4 wands. I feel like you're gonna have a celebration, or you're gonna get, you know, some public recognition of some good work you've been doing. You also have the Four of Cups in the dark. For the Four of Cups in the dark, I do feel like there's a little bit of a lack of interest or a lack of concern about something. I also feel like you'll feel a little bit tired. I feel like something might happen where it might make you have like a low self-esteem or something. So I don't know what that is. It could also be about making some small decisions moving forward. There's also the Knight of Swords and the Light. So I do feel like you're on the right path in general. You know, I feel like whatever this is not really worth putting a lot of time and effort into it. I feel like you're on the right path. You're going in the right direction. You're having some success. There's a Two of Swords in the dark. This could be about, you know, feeling like others may be causing drama for you. Maybe some people are causing some trouble in your chat or something. But I feel like that is not, again, not really a lot of energy to put a lot of focus into. I do feel like there are some concerns about you trying to make some choices and worrying if you made the wrong decision or not. That's what I got for you. There you go, Alina. You can make Nightbot just curse him. Put a curse on him if he doesn't give you the answer that you want. New love, general first weeks of November. Ooh, general reading for the first 2 weeks of November. First 2 weeks of November for new love. Ooh. first 2 weeks of November, I feel like whatever happened before November is ending. It may be a painful ending for you or not a good ending for you, but I do feel like the beginning of the first 2 weeks of November is definitely going to get better. You know, the Ten of Swords is always about a painful ending with a good positive beginning. So I feel like the beginning of November is definitely going to be positive for you. I also feel like there's an energy about releasing some negative energies or just releasing some things that you don't want to bring forward because we're going to be going into the new year after November, right? We're getting close to it. I mean, for the Four of Cups, I do feel like this is an energy about pulling yourself away to regroup, you know? Whatever happened there, it's okay to like take some time and like, okay, I'm gonna regroup. I'm gonna do this month differently than I did last month. I also feel like there's an energy of you planting your seed, or you know, the seed represents your idea or your inspiration of planting it and like watching it grow. It's also about waiting for it to grow. You know, you planted it and you watered it, but you don't know when it's gonna sprout kind of energy. There is the Queen of Wands too. The Queen of Wands is kind of like about making money and being confident. The Queen of Wands is also a very caring and loving person, even though she does care about her money and her finances quite a bit. She also does a lot of caring for her family and her little cubs here. So I feel like that is a strong energy going forward into November. There's also the Knight of Pentacles in the light. I feel like with this card, I feel like you're going to be making progress. I feel like you're going to be protecting something. So I don't know if you're going to be protecting your family, protecting your finances, or whatever it is. I feel like you are going to be on guard on thinking or feeling like you have to protect your family or your immediate family for some reason, whatever that is for you. There's also the energy about maybe traveling, but I also see you working and keeping focused on that work and having that steady flow of whatever it is that you're trying to succeed on. That's what I got. You're cursing the night ball. There you go, Alina. Eight balls got its written notice. Yay. No shenanigans. Caramel, DL's current feelings and intentions towards VF. Okay, DL's current feelings and intentions towards VF. What are DL's current feelings and intentions to VF? Whew. Okay, the Judgment card is in the dark. For the Judgment card in the dark, I do feel like a failure to move forward due to some indecision, like trying to struggle with how to move forward. I also feel like there's an energy about watching their attitude or trying to watch their attitude. Um, I also feel like there's an energy that they need to try to believe in themselves, and they're kind of like feeling a little bit like they don't really believe themselves or they don't really trust what their intentions or feelings are right now. There is the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles is in the light, so I do feel like this is an energy about wanting to take charge, like wanting to do good, but at the same time kind of struggling a little bit. I also feel like this energy is about trying to find that balance between love and independence and how to move forward in that energy as well. You know, I also feel like it's the energy about wanting to feel belonged and wanting to feel cultured and like trying to be respectful at the same time. There is the Page of Swords. Page of Swords is in the light. So I do feel like there is some good news, some good intentions going on here. I do feel like there's an energy about feeling helpful and um, maybe they're trying to seek some advice or some wisdom on how to move forward with VF, whatever that is for them. Um, I do feel there might be an energy about um, wanting to stand up for something. So I don't know if they want to stand up for something between them and VF or like standing in between them and a different situation altogether. You know, the Page of Swords, she's someone who wears her heart on her sleeve. So I do feel like DL will be able to come up with the words or whatever to say to VF that he wants to say to her. There's also the Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups is all about love and commitments and that sort of thing. So I do feel like that is his intentions. I just feel like DL has like other things going on. Not quite sure what this is or what is causing um, not being able to move forward between the two of them, you know? Just feel that energy. Now Ten of Cups is all that long-term stability and like family and life and peaceful and blissful relationships and all that sort of thing. So that's what I got for you, Caramel. One thing that I know nothing. Oh, Homer. Voila! Hopefully I'm saying that right. I'm so sorry if I don't say that right. Does Equador think serious about me and will express his feelings for me? Okay, so does Equador think seriously about Waha and will they express their feelings for them? Let's see. It's still summer here. Oh my god, it feels like winter today. We were so cold outside today. We went to an event in the pouring rain and it was freezing. Cameron wore his winter coat. It's cold over here. I wish it was still summer over here. Let's see. Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles is in the light. I do feel like there's an energy about feeling grounded and feeling serious and feeling all those feelings, you know? I also feel like there's an energy about trying to like think wisely or trying to like choose the next steps or the next motion, like next intentions wisely, like really thinking about it, really considering all their options. I also feel like there's an energy of like wanting to be kind and loving. I also feel like this person may be working. So I don't know if like working and like trying to make time for a relationship is kind of like something that they're worried about as well. There's a Six of Wands, so they're trying to move forward in a positive way, even though they feel like they're being held back or they feel like they're been walking through the rough waters, right? They're trying to get to the calm waters here. I feel like there's also an energy about them wanting to have that success, wanting to have that self-confidence in moving forward, and also wanting to have your attention. There's also the Six of Swords in the light. Six of Swords in the light. Why would I say Six of Swords in the light? Six of Swords in the light is kind of like making progress and moving on. But it's the Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords, I do feel like there's some energy of like trust. I don't really feel like it's trust, but like kind of like worried about their partner and like trying to figure out what this is. I also feel like there's um if they feel like they failed on something or they let you down on something. But there is the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups is all about love and romance and passion and all that sort of energy. Having that good connection. So that's what I have for you. I'm not quite sure if he's going to express this. I do feel like whatever um, his energy is, he's kind of like still thinking about it and hasn't really made up a decision if he's going to tell you about them or not. That's what I got. I feel like I have a sore throat. Oh, maybe. I've been out in the rain all day. Every time I'm out in the rain, I feel like that. I think I'm allergic to rain. I know I'm weird. Last one. No messages. Is it a general reading for Blessed One? Did anybody see if she wanted a general reading? Blessed One, was it a general reading? Hi Gladys, how are you? Blessed one. The blessed one, was it a general reading? Is the blessed one still here? Ronnie, did you see blessed one write a general reading? Some hot tea? Yeah, I just had some hot chocolate just before the live. I'll have to tell Ronnie and make me some more. Ronnie, do you want to move to the next person? There's no message? Okay, I'll go to the next person. Sorry guys, I don't give a reading unless I know what the reading is. Oh, okay, oh, you found it. Okay, never mind. Last one, I found your question. Should I move from the residence I'm at because these people are harvesting my energy and lowering my vibrations? Okay, so for blessed one, should blessed one move from their residence? Okay, let's see. Should blessed one move from where they are? I see a blessed one. You almost missed your reading there. Should blessed one move? Should blessed one move? There we go. Should blessed one move? Should blessed one move? Thank you, Miss Moonlight. Okay, there we go. So for the Six of Wands, the King of Cups, and the Magician. Ooh. For the Six of Wands, I do feel like there is a little bit of a private achievement. I do feel like whatever it is, I don't know if they're like making some broken promises to you, like promising you something or telling you something, they're like not really following through with it, or like it's not really a true thing that they're trying to tell you. There's also the Four of Wands. For the Four of Wands, I do feel like there's an energy about you transitioning, you're transforming. So I do feel like there's energy of you changing. Yeah, so I don't know if like changing for you is like moving to a different place. There's also the King of Cups in the dark. Huh. For the King of Cups in the dark, I do feel like there's an energy about some destructive behavior and like some extreme emotions going on. So I don't know if that's like your energy, blessed one, or if that is like the other people around you's energy. But I do feel like there's some high and low energy going on there too. I also feel like there's an energy about avoiding some difficult situations. Um, and maybe escaping some commitments. So, not quite sure how you want to take that. There's also the Magician. So I do feel like if you're determined to move or look for something else, I do feel like whatever decisions you can make them happen. You can manifest those dreams or desires. If you desire to leave and move, I do feel like you have the wand to make that magic happen for you. So it's always up to you, right? You're the one that has to make that decision in order to move forward. Hi, Mike. Thank you. What time is it here? It is 8:30 p.m. Magazine. General reading for the rest of October. Magazine for the rest of October. It's 4 o'clock in the morning. Oh, wow. That is late. You need your sleep. You need your beauty rest, Elena. Sorry, I keep saying that wrong. General reading for the rest of October. You have the Nine of Swords in the dark. For the Nine of Swords in the dark, I do feel like being you're going to be able to release some stress, and I do feel like things are going to be getting better for you. I just feel like you're going to be able to release things. Maybe your sleep is going to improve if you've been having trouble sleeping, or if you've been struggling with some dreams. Whatever that is, I do feel like it's going to get better. There's a Nine of Wands as well in the dark, so I do feel like there's going to be some stubbornness going on here. I also feel like there's some low energy. Maybe some self-doubt about something. I do feel like there's some struggling, but I also feel like the energy is going to get better though. The Tower is in the dark. For the Tower being in the dark, I do feel like this energy is kind of like rebuilding something. You know, maybe something fell apart on you and you have to rebuild it, and or maybe it's rebuilding your strength and rebuilding that positive energy if you have any self-doubt. But you do have the King of Pentacles, so I do feel like you're going to have some success. I do feel like you're going to be working and being productive. I do feel like whatever this energy is as well is that you're going to have, you're going to feel more secure and have more clarity of what your future is going to look like. You know, I feel like this is not really a permanent situation. You're going to be able to overcome it. You know, you start off with some changes and you're ending with there's a crow here and there's lots of crows here. Crows are clever. They also represent transformation and things are changing for you. So I really feel like that is happening as well. I also feel like there's gonna be like if you're not in a relationship already, you're going to be in one. If you are in a relationship already, I feel like you're gonna be able to get to the next stage in whatever that relationship is between the two of you. You're waiting for your reading? Oh, good. Thank you for waiting. I know sometimes the list takes forever. I try to go quick sometimes, but Spirit Tunes, when are me and Nightbot going to date? When is Spirit Tunes and Nightbot going to date? I don't know, you're going to have to fight Miss Moonlight for that. I thought they were dating. Let's see. Will Nightbot date Spirit Tunes? Huh. Three of Cups. Three of Cups. Nightbot wants to date you, but just you, just a private thing. Doesn't want to be out in public. Just a solo date where no one can see the two of you. Don't let Miss Moonlight know. That is funny. The Three of Cups in the dark represents, betrayal, disappointments, cheating, gossiping. So I guess Nightbot will be cheating on Nightbot on Miss Moonlight. That is too funny. The Hierophant. The Hierophant is in the dark. So I feel like there's still a lot of things you need to learn about Nightbot. I do feel like he's not really, the reliable type person. I also feel like he doesn't believe in a lot of traditions and faith. There's also the Ten of Swords and the Light. So I do feel like it's going to be a short-lived relationship. You do have a new beginning. I do feel like there's some new love for you, even though it's in the dark. It might be just a little bit delayed. Or Nightbot might be feeling some repressed feelings from the letdown of, the two of you not working out. That's too funny. Poor Nightbot. He got caught. Louise Fedor, will CG come back like he said he would, and does he want a committed relationship with me? Will CG come back like he said he would, and does he want a committed relationship with Louise? Okay, so this is for Louise. Will CG come back to Louise? There we go. Oops. That one's not coming out. There we go. So we'll see G come back to Louise. The Four of Swords. The Four of Swords is in the light, so I do feel like whatever's going on with CG is that I feel like he is looking forward to coming back to you. I do feel that. I do feel like he needs a little bit of a break. I feel like he's feeling drained. So I don't know what that is, but I do feel like he's just wants time to rest and relax, or whatever that is. I do feel like he's also going through phases of changing. So I don't know if he's like changing to like mature, or is starting in the starting early phases of like wanting to actually have a serious relationship moving forward. I just feel like things are changing for him. The Chariot is in the dark, so I do feel like he can't see much of the future, just kind of like at a crossroads, or kind of like at a dead end, or just taking a pause with looking towards what the future would look like, just kind of like living the moment kind of energy. The Chariot is also about avoiding some problems, avoiding any heated discussions and that sort of thing. The Queen of Pentacles is also in the dark, so I do feel like whatever this is, kind of like feeling some low energy, worrying if it's a bad time to actually start a committed relationship. There's also the Four of Cups. I do feel like whatever's going on with CG, that they're really in need of a break. So I don't know if they've been working really hard, or if they're just going through a phase of changing. Sometimes when we're going through these little changes, we do feel a lot of drained energy. Yeah. Sometimes when we're going through these little changes, kind of like going through a spiritual awakening, because our bodies and minds and everything is changing. So I don't know if that's going on with him, or if it's something else. But I do feel like he's just kind of like tired and drained. He just needs some time to think about it, to like fully decide if he's going to come back to you or not, Louise. I don't see anything that's saying he's definitely not going to come back to you. I just kind of like feel like he just needs some more time to think about it and figure things out. Thank you, Spirit Tunes. Me and Ronnie made these. We're working on an oracle deck too. That's not really oracle-y, if that's a word. Lala, what are the next steps I should take in my relationship with G? So for Lala, what are the next steps should Lala take in his relationship, the relationship with G? Well, let's see. Good riddance, Nightbot. Oh gosh. Poor Nightbot. This is the most action he's had in a long time. The Seven of Cups. Ooh, for the Seven of Cups, I do feel like there's an energy that may be a little bit confusing, but also there's lots of opportunities for you. So I don't know what these opportunities are, but I feel like that is whatever you decide on how you're going to move forward in the next stage of your relationship. Like, depending on where you are in a relationship together, like if you're already living together, then whatever's next after that. If you're not living together already, maybe that's the next step. Whatever it is, I do feel like you have options to consider. But the Seven of Cups also warns about making sure that your options, your dreams and desires are realistic for this time before you move ahead, I also feel like there's an energy about whatever's confusing you, like really talk things through, like talk to G and like really make sure that you're both on the same page as well. There's the Six of Pentacles in the dark. For Six of Pentacles in the dark, I do feel like there's an energy about controlling some feelings, or like just controlling whatever it is, I feel like it's more about controlling feelings and like kind of like worrying about what the feelings are. So I do feel like, again, there's a need for a conversation that needs to happen between the two of you, just making sure that you're both on the same page and you both want the same things moving forward. So I do feel like there are some worries about, worries about someone's worrying about you and also worrying about the results of the love situation as well. So I do feel like G is also thinking what you're thinking, what are the next steps they should take, and if are on the same page. There's a Four of Pentacles in the light, so I do feel like there is an energy kind of about like if there's any limitations, how to overcome those limitations, waiting for acknowledgement. Maybe they're wanting you to make suggestions of what the next step should be. They're kind of just saying they're waiting for that to happen. There is the Seven of Swords is in light too. So I don't know if they feel like um if they're doubting you or if they're doubting their own commitment for some reason. It's kind of like feeling like there's a little bit of self-doubt or worry going on here with the Seven of Swords. I also feel like there's an energy about I don't know if somebody else is like telling G something about you or telling them what they should and shouldn't do kind of thing. I feel like that is kind of also an energy that's going on there. Excuse me. Alina, it's finally your turn. Elena, sorry. I used to babysit a girl named Alina, and I keep thinking that your name, but it's Elena. Sorry about that. Sorry, BC. BC is starting now. I'm sorry, she's loud sometimes. Is going and L. So I asked going and L going to be together again. So is Alina going and Elle going to be together again? Joseph and I are going to be together. Okay. So is Joseph and Elena going to be together? Huh. King of Pentacles in the dark. Knight of Swords. Huh. What's going on, Elena? Let's see. For the King of Pentacles in the dark, I do feel like there's an energy about I don't know if there's like money as is like a topic for discussion between the two of you or not, but I feel like it's something along those lines. You're just some kind of like something going on with work as well. The Knight of Swords. For the Knight of Swords, I do feel like there is also an energy about like trying to come up with some solutions to some problems, or just like having a conversation to see if there's any problems or resolutions that needs to be discussed. I also feel like there's an energy about being picky. I don't know if it's being picky between the both of you being picky regarding the situation and how it's going to move forward, or if it's being picky about each other for some reason. The Five of Pentacles, I do feel like whatever this is, you're going to overcome it. You're going to get out of the chaos. You're going to be able to walk into the light. So I do feel like whatever this is, you're going to be able to release it moving forward. I also feel like there's an energy of getting over whatever happened in the past and like having some positive energy moving forward. There's a Nine of Cups in the dark. For the Nine of Cups in the dark, I do feel like there's an energy about like friendships and love, like whatever the relationship is moving forward. But I also feel like there's an energy about being exposed and embarrassed. So I'm not quite sure what that is. If it's like, oh, he's in jail. Oh, okay, I gotcha. Because I was gonna like, it's like wanting to get rid of that past energy and like wanting to have that positive light. I see, there is all. I guess jail would be the chaos that he's getting out of. There's a positive light there. Gotcha. Huh. Love the kitty. You have three. I have two. One, Floppy is so quiet, but Beastie is so loud, and they're both Siamese cats. Floppy has a nice quiet voice, and Beastie is like, she is so loud for such a small kitty. Victoria, do you see a celebration of better finances for hubby and I in the next few months? So this is Victoria. So is there a celebration for better finances for hubby in the next few months? Beastie, you're too noisy. Ooh, that's some good energy. Beastie. Beastie wants a man. Beastie. The Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles is in the light. So I do feel like whatever this energy is, I do feel like you're going to be able to make money. Like family life is going to be good. Money life is going to be good. I do feel like there's going to be something to celebrate in the next few months. You know, it might not be perfect, but I do feel like it'll be better than what it is. The King of Swords is also in the light, so I feel like that is also a strong energy that things are going to be better. Things are going to be more successful. I do feel like there's going to be challenges towards you, but I feel like if you try your best, you'll be able to overcome these challenges, you know? I also feel like there's an energy about solving some problems, and I feel like whatever this is, like don't let go of what your standards are. Don't let go of what your expectations are, you know? If this may feel like it's okay for your hubby, but it's not for you, make sure you discuss that with him and tell him like, okay, you may be doing better, but I expect more if that is something you're wanting to do. There is the Six of Swords in the dark. So I do feel like it's about letting go of some past energy. So I don't know if when you're going through this thing, if you can be able to forgive him for letting go of things that he wants to let go of, or like, you know, just kind of like struggling in that area. There's the Ace of Swords in the dark as well. So I don't know if there's a struggle but worrying about making the right decision or not, or if you're just not getting the full story of what the situation is, you know? I do feel like there's an energy about it needs more work. A relationship needs more work. I also feel like there's energy about um, some plans may be delayed as well. One of my cats is like that, very vocal. Yeah, she's a Siamese and she's very, very talkative. And like even if we get her fixed, apparently she won't be quiet. She'll still be loud even if we get her fixed. Apparently that won't stop a Siamese cat. I don't know. I know that's something we probably should do anyways, but it doesn't seem promising that she'll stop making that noise. Because she makes that noise even when her food dish is empty, so it's not just because she's in heat. She does that if she sees that there's no food in her dish or, you know, something's not where she thinks it should be. She makes that noise when I have my cards all on the table and not like piled up. She'll throw them on the floor. She's very picky on where things should be. Denise, question. What is Vincent's next actions towards me? So what is Vincent's next actions towards Denise? What is Vincent's next actions towards Denise? Oh, don't be sorry. It's okay. Let's see. For the Nine of Cups, the Nine of Cups is in the light. I do feel like whatever it is, I do feel like his actions are going to be good actions. I do feel like Vincent does have good intentions towards you, Denise. You know, the Nine of Cups is all about love and romance and like luxury and just having that contentment, you know? So I do feel like there's some really strong good energy there. The Seven of Cups is in the dark though, so I do feel like, you know, determining like what's the next steps, like what is next, you know, determining what is new and you know where you want to put your focus on, you know. Like I do feel like there's energy about Vincent is like you're if he thinks like if he really thinks that you're the one, then you will be the one. He'll just be obsessed over you kind of energy. I feel that. There is also the moon. The moon is in the light, so I do feel like there are some illusions. I don't know if there's like things that you don't fully know about Vincent or if there's things that Vincent doesn't fully know about you. I feel like there's still some things that you both need to learn about each other moving forward. You know, I also feel um there's an energy about like how far ahead the two of you are looking towards, you know, like if you're both on the same page and how to move forward. You know, Vincent might have ideas on how to move forward in one way and yours might be a little bit different. Because, you know, you also have the Six of Pentacles. It's also about give and take and like making sure you're both on the same page, making sure you're both contributing to the relationship, but it's not a one-sided relationship as well. I also feel like there's an energy about um I also feel like there's an energy that Vista might give you something. I also feel like there's an energy about um like just working together in a supportive relationship. So I don't know if like you have support from other people with this relationship or if Vincent is having other people support him regarding the relationship between the two of you. My cat, oh yeah. Both of my cats, they both like to read the tarot cards. They're always sitting on my cards. When I'm not sitting here, they're sitting on my cards. They keep them nice and warm. You know, your mom loves, oh, yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, that was her energy then. It's funny how other people's energies just sneak in sometimes. Caramel, will I buy a lake beach house next year? Ooh, that's interesting. I want a lake or beach house. Caramel, will Caramel buy a lake or beach house next year? Mm. Oh, you're welcome, Louise. I'm glad you found it. Caramel, will Caramel buy a lake beach house next year? You're welcome, Victoria. Hi, Cindy. Seven of Wands. For the Seven of Wands, that is a yes card, but it is in the dark. Let's just see. Will Caramel buy a lake beach house next year? Four of Wands. Four of Wands is a yes and a celebration, so I would say yes. I don't know if it's exactly what you're picturing, but let's see. Queen of Cups is also a yes card, so, you know, with a maybe and two yeses, I would say yes, but, you know, energies are always changing, so you never know, you know? Nothing is ever set in stone. Ronnie's too busy. Ronnie's too busy right now to make hot chocolate. He has to control the Nightbot. Too funny. How come the queue is empty? That was before my live, Ronnie. They saying I need another hot chocolate. I need 2 hot chocolates. I know I had one before the live, but you know, an after one would be good. Yes, my trick or treat this year is gonna be pizza. I want pizza for Halloween. Since you know I'm too old to go trick or treating. Oh yes, where's it? I was waiting for another question. Cindy, yes, what is your question? I'm sorry I missed it. Cindy, can you tell me your question again? What's the kid's name? Beastie. I know she's a girl, but she's named Beastie because Beastie used to be Cameron's favorite YouTuber. He doesn't YouTube anymore, but it used to be Cameron's favorite YouTuber. So she's named after Beastie, the YouTuber. Not Mr. Beast, Beastie. Funny. Never too old for trick-or-treating? This year we're gonna be like decorating the front of the yard and like giving candy to other kids because my kids are like big kids now, so they're not doing the trick or treating either. Where's Cindy? I have a question. Oh, there are husband. Okay, sorry, I didn't see the question. I was too busy with the chat. I am so sorry. I'm getting distracted. This ADHD, you know, there's a lot of squirrels around here. What's up for me? Positive next 2 weeks. Positive next 2 weeks for Spirit Tunes. Ooh, positives for the next 2 weeks. You're shedding for your grandson. Oh, okay, your grandson's a YouTuber too. Awesome. Yeah, my son's a YouTuber too. He's doing great. He's already getting money from YouTube. He's awesome. Yeah. Oh, cool. What's up for me positive next 2 weeks? Sorry, I am getting very distracted. I am sorry. I will get this done. See, this is why I close at 9, because after 2 hours, my brain starts going weird. I start getting too distracted. I can't do these 9-hour streams that Scott does. There'd be way too many squirrels going on. The Knight of Swords is in the dark. Huh? I want some positive news for the next 2 weeks. Knight of Swords is in the dark. I do feel like there's an energy about some drama. I don't know if the drama has to do between you and a loved one or somebody else. But I also see like there's an energy about um being a little stagnant, maybe feeling a little lazy, but that's okay to feel a little lazy. Sometimes we need a day off to just do nothing. I don't see anything wrong with that. I feel like that's a positive. The Three of Pentacles is in the light, so I do feel like you're going to be working with someone else. Maybe you're going to be collaborating with somebody else or something. I do feel that it's a possibility for you. I also feel like there's energy they're going to be creative and like a little bit artsy. I do feel like you're going to be working with someone else, though. I feel like whatever it is you're doing with somebody else, it is going to spark you to have more ideas, more creative ideas. You also have the Six of Pentacles in the dark. I do feel like this energy is more about taking advantage of love, or like taking advantage of something you love and like going with it and growing with it, whatever that is. So maybe it's like working on, like you said, making your own tarot cards or something. I love making my own tarot cards. Like, we made this one. We started another one. We haven't finished it yet, but we need to finish that one as well. We made these. These are our new oracle cards that we made. We also made other ones, so it's really fun. I do feel like you're gonna be letting go of some things that are not serving you moving forward. I do feel like whatever it is gonna be like letting go of some, going through a phase of like letting go of like negative energy or just letting things that you don't need to bring forward. So, sometimes at this time of the year, it's about cleaning up and like decluttering to get ready for, Christmas and that sort of thing. For the winter, putting all the summer stuff away. Maybe that is some energy as well. That's what I got for you. So what was Cindy? What? Oh, it's on the screen now. Sorry. Cindy, will my house sell soon? Will Cindy's house sell soon? Will Cindy's house sell soon? King of Swords is yes. King of Swords is also a yes, but it's also not King of Swords, sorry. I don't know why I said the King of Swords. King of Swords is a successful business deal. So, that's also about selling your house. But for the Knight of um, Swords, I do feel like it's also about having good resolutions with a problem, like finding good resolutions for a problem, but also taking action and like getting things done. So I do feel like that is a good high energy for you about you selling your house. Two of Cups, I do feel like things are going to come together. I always think these are money, so I do feel like you'll get money for your house, and that sort of thing. So that is some good energy. That's what I got for you, Cindy. Unless there was more than that. I've been looking for some card junkie. Oh, you're a card junkie? Awesome. At first I didn't really want a lot of cards because I feel really connected to my cards, so I thought that I wouldn't be able to connect with a lot of different cards. There's some decks that I have that I don't really feel connected to. I use them once in a while, but thank you, Ella. Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate you all. I will be back on Tuesday for Tarot Tuesday, and of course, Witchy Wednesday, and Thursday. And next Sunday, I'm going to do a little Halloween thing, so that'll be fun as well. Thank you all for coming. I appreciate you all so much. And I'll see you all Tuesday, hopefully. Yeah, so I'll see you all next time. Thank you, Miss Moonlight. Gift for you and BC coming your way. Thank you, Miss Moonlight. You did not have to do that. I appreciate you, but thank you. You did not have to do that at all. Nothing for Nightbot. That's okay. Thank you, Miss Moonlight. We need. Thanks. I'm glad you support me as well, Spirit Tunes. I appreciate you too. I know I have to check out some more of your videos. We've been busy over here. Good night. Sweet dreams, everybody. See you on Tuesday. Thank you.